Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome back. How are we doing today? It is Thursday. It is Thursday. Oh, I have that up. Whoopsie. Spoilers. Not yet. So I didn't get on yesterday morning. Remember that stuff, that noise from the other day next door? Apparently there's like a whole gigantic whatever. What do you want to call it? Remodel going on in the apartment next door to me. Fortunately, they're done in the evening. Anywho, it is time. We are starting the What are we starting? Hold on, I'm messing up already. I know what I'm doing. I promise. We're doing the whole time to get through games that I need to finish. We are starting with 11 for one reason and one reason only. I was gonna rando which game I started with, but I need to start 11 because 11 has a monthly subscription, so I need to finish it so I don't have to pay that monthly subscription. But I need to do this real quickly. Hold on. Okay, I'll just leave it for now. I might adjust it later. Not gonna do it right now. Anywho, but it is time to at least get the first 5 games on the voting list. If you needed to see how to vote, I got this right here. Boom, I got this command. I guess I could have put that in the title, but I didn't. Bam. All this help me. And stuff. It's gonna be fun. Just I want to do something too. I haven't made a full yet commitment and decision on it. I'm still tossing around. I want there to be rewards for you guys too, not just oh, you get to vote for me and that's your reward. No, I want to add something else too. I haven't decided what, and it's got to be something that I can actually do. So right now I'm thinking about every game I finish. Let me see how many games I got on this list. 1, 2, I didn't put some of them on there because I don't have, like, I have Cyberpunk DLC, but I haven't bought the DLC, and I'm trying not to buy games this year, so that's probably not going to be on the list. What else is on here? I have Borderlands 3 is not on the list either, because when I was originally playing it, I was playing it on disc, and I've turned that disc into GameStop for credit a long time ago, even though I didn't finish the game. So unless I can get Borderlands 3, I don't know, it might be on PS Plus, I don't know. I'm not buying the disc again, and I'm not buying a digital copy either. I'm trying to do no spending. I've got too many games. Look, this list, and there's also some in this notebook too. Too many. I need to stop buying video games. I gotta stop hoarding them. I mean, that's what it even says right there in the fucking thing. It says I've hoarded a bit of games. I gotta stop doing that. Also, I'm going to be having a cat soon, and I need to be able to afford to feed my cat and myself. Cat first, of course. I'm not a monster. What else is there that I gotta do? I'm gonna go to school in the summer in May. Yeah, so I can't buy video games is what I'm getting at. But we are going. I do have. Let's see. There's a lot of other games because I have all of the Yakuzas 3 through 7 to finish, plus I think Like a Dragon 7. Yeah, 3 through 7. But I'm only putting Yakuza 3 on the rando because I'm playing those in sequential order, so I can't play 4 until I've finished 3. And I think I have the BioShock collection, so the same thing. BioShock 1 is on there. And I won't get to the other ones until 3's gone through the list. What else do I have? Assassin's Creed. I have the Assassin's Creed games, but only part 3 is on the list because I haven't done that one yet. So that's how it's going to go. If you want to see me get through the Yakuza games, vote for those if they're on the list. We got to see which first 5 are going to be on here. Because I'm randoing the first 5. I'm only going to put 5 up at a time. And when I finish 11, hopefully sooner than later, I know it's a daunting task, but this is the commitment I'm making to the channel this year. I have jeans on my thing. Let me move those. Yes, this is going to be amazing. I'm feeling pretty freaking good about it. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna bring up the list or the wheel because I already set that up. Wow! Look at that. Look at these games. Now the funny thing is, a lot of these games, even though I was talking about not buying anymore, because I'm a sucker for a sale. So I'd go to the sale while I was in the middle of a game, and I'm like, "Ooh, this one's 80% off," and I buy it. And then I start playing it. Then I'd find another sale. I'm like, "Ooh, this one's 50% off," then I buy it. And that's how I got so many games that I never finished. Plus, I also games that I never even started because I have a lot of games for my PS Plus collection that are free that I just downloaded, or not downloaded, but just got. So I have them. So that's what we're gonna do here. But without further ado, I gotta bring up my spinner. I got the spinner. Let me bring up the. Ready? We're gonna do the first spin. I want to do this real quick. Let me do something because I want to be able to see it while I'm over here. All right, here we go. First spin is going to be round and round and round it goes. That is Dragon Age Origins. Okay, that is on the other list. Let me make sure I'm just gonna write them. That'll just be much easier. Then I have another thing that I'll be bringing up shortly as well. We got EA Origins. This is game number 1. All right, game number 2. Here we go. Spinning the wheel. Assassin's Creed 3. Okay. 3 more spins to start this little shindig. I'm pretty excited for this. Fallout New Vegas. All right. There we go. Looking like a pretty good lineup so far. I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. Shadow of the Colossus. All right. And the final one. We already had Dragon Age Origins. All these games, and now I landed on it twice, huh? Code Vein. All right. So there are your 3 initial ones we're going to be getting to. And let me go ahead and start getting those ready. So game 1 was Dragon Age Origins. I hope this fits. Doesn't look like I can always fix this. I can fix this. Game 2 was AC. I'm just gonna abbreviate. If anyone asks, I'll tell you. AC3. Next, game 3 was New Vegas. Game 4 was Shadow Colossus. I might have spelled that wrong, but that's okay. And finally, game 5 is Code Vein. All right. Well, let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Move this back over here. All right, yep, of course. Dragon Age needs to move over. Everything looks weird. I thought I had those more. Is it just me, or does that look off? That looks off, doesn't it? All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Game 2. I'm just gonna move them even further down here. Let me do it live. These right here. Oh, you go up one. Move now. What is that? 15, 20. Look at this. Like I know what I'm doing. How does that look? All right. I like it. So I say without further ado now. See, I had a big old hoo-ha thing. But I didn't. I wanted to show more of the game. I had a whole like border where like everything down here, like under my webcam and where the games are listed. I guess I should probably bring those further up, huh? More closer to here. Make a little bit more sense. Okay. Make sure they're all nice and even. There we go. Okay. Yeah, where they're listed and underneath the webcam all the way down to the bottom, and then I guess I can kind of show if I do it this. This is what it was gonna look like. Let me. Yeah. Like that. Of course, these were over more, and then down here I was gonna have the whole thing, like. Doot. Like that. I was gonna have it like that. That was the original plan. But like I said, it's like I don't know. I just felt better just showing more of the game and just have this. Then I had just do everything like in the chat with the timers and the chatbot commands. Then you know it's not just like boom in your face 24/7 or all the time I'm playing. So just like, I mean, I could also do that and then still leave these down here, but then you can barely see them because of chat. I mean, it might work depending on what game I'm playing. But with this one, I'm just gonna like, nah. But it's all there. I mean, I was working on this. I'm pretty proud of myself that I put this together because I get, I start to feel overwhelmed every time I try to do something different in OBS. So the fact that I was able to kind of like throw this together, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm pretty proud of myself. Even though like once I started doing it, I realized it's pretty simple, you know. But you know, I used to be, I was much more technical savvy when I was younger. I would have been super into like the whole thing. I would have been probably like doing that for a living but is that true? Is that really going to happen? Let's see if that timer worked. That says in 9 minutes, so that timer is way off. You know what? Probably because of the thing. We just do this right now. Then hopefully that'll get everything back on track. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so I think now that we got all that set up and underway and I babbled on long enough, it's time to actually just get to the meat and potatoes here and play the damn game. Actually, I need that up because I'm going to be needing my one-to-one. All right. So I beat the Shadow Lord last time. So what are we on? Nation, Return of the Tailkeeper, which I believe, but I also have finished my Ergen, right? What I started doing. Land of Sacred Serpents. I think I gave that guy what he wanted, right? Do I have my... Let's see if I have it. That's not what I was thinking of, but... Uh-oh. Wait, maybe it's not in... Maybe it's not a key item? It's temporary ferry ticket? No. Let me look it up. See if there's something I missed out on here. Okay, I guess I did. So we're gonna go to Mahura. Mahara. So I don't have my artifact helmet because I never could get the Quadal blood. Is it Shushu? All right. All right. I would like to jump off, please. I bought a ticket and they kicked me off because I didn't have a. They said I didn't have the permit to ride the boat. Shit. When's it gonna get here? 2 minutes Earth time. Great, I have to buy another one. Oh shit, it's leaving. It's here. Get on, get on, get on, get on. Oh, hello. All right. Hey, when's this? I don't want to risk it. Okay, so I need to do these Urgen. Let's see, what does the guides tell me to do right now? From 1 to 119. I need to do Urgen missions 1 and 2. And then Chains of Promethea 3-1 and 3-2. Optional. I can go all the way through 5-2. Maybe we'll just do that. Which one was this? I'm on Return to the Tailkeeper, which is mission 6-1. Build department 1 hour. Okay, so it's leaving at noon. Okay, well, I didn't. It doesn't look like I'm getting kicked off this time. It says I don't possess. Hold on. I thought I did that one already. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't finish it. Oh, okay. I remember what happened. I was supposed to go back to him the next day to get the permit, and I didn't do that. Whoopsie. God damn it. Ottergun. Can you just select the fucking home point? um. Oh no. Never mind. I need to go to Juno. Oh my goodness. Game. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Oh, it's you. Today, you can have your boarding permit now. Thanks. Ah. Are you gonna be praying for the ship simply stay afloat? Me out of here. God damn it. How long do I have to wait for the next one now? Back to Mahura. Mahura. It's probably going to be a while. I might be able to go do something else and try to catch a ship later. I can't believe I didn't have the boarding permit again. So, when does the next ship show up? Ship bound for Selbina. I don't want to go to Selbina. Alright, well. Okay, then we're not doing that right now. Next, Promethea. Which ones am I on right now? Call of the Worm King. Airship dock and port bestock. Alright. What? Am I still wearing this thing? Take your time. Oh. Just that. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm en route. God damn it. I didn't. Forgot my home point was here. Well, this sucks. Now I have to use the... I was hoping to save $100, but I couldn't. Okay, I'm gonna fix that. Hold on. What am I doing? Oh, this is what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing. Timers. What is it? This one? Oh. Oh, it's the... Those don't count. I'm just looking at something. I'm always just like checking things out. Okay, so it is in this part. I mean, oops. I don't want to keep. So that, okay. Now, let's do this again. Sorry, I really should have like, well, everything I'm working on right now, I'm doing like the timers and the chat commands for everything. This is all super new to me. I've never really messed with this before. I'm just kind of, I know it's like not cool to do things like this while you're streaming, but you know, I don't see how it's not. I just want to learn. We're gonna do, oh, not that many. Oh. other one will stay 0. There we go. Okay. All right, back to what I was doing. Okay, sorry about that. Airship dock. To make your way to airship, approach departure's entrance for a cutscene. Oh, I guess that's that. Oh yeah, there she is. Prish is on the loose. Hey you! Yeah, I'm talking to you. Is that big hunk of junk yours? Huh? I said, is that thing yours? Don't make me repeat myself again if you know what's good for you. This thing, do you mean the airship? No, I mean the funny thing you're wearing on your head. Of course I mean the airship. Well, yes, the airship was built by Republic's top engineer, Sid. Alright, where's this Sid guy? Come on, bring him on out. If you're looking for Sid, he should be in his laboratory in the metalworks. Got it. Now, how the hell am I supposed to find this metalworks place? There she goes. Okay. So I guess, go to the metalworks. All right. That was exciting. You're looking for that rude and crude little girl? Well, why didn't you say so? We thought she might go cause some trouble, so we threw the vagrant into one of the holding cells. Lady Cornelia has been keeping the girl company. Master Sid, have you sustained any injuries? I'm fine, but it's our little guest that I'm worried about. She seems pretty confused and upset. I was going to let her rest a while before I tried talking to her. Oh, don't worry, she hasn't done anything wrong, and there are no plans on punishing her any further. She'll be let go once I sorted a few things out. Do you know what she was yelling about earlier? All this nonsense about airships and worm kings. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. What? Armored airships? Hooded scientists? Well, scientists are probably the ones from Juno. As for the airships, all I can think is that they might be the ones modified for battle during the Great War. That project was cancelled after the Allied forces defeated the Shadow Lord's armies. I know, because I was a member of the project. "20 years ago, I get this invitation from the Duke himself to work on a secret project for the Duchy. Minus myself and a few other scientists from Windurst, all the rest of the people assigned to the project are these creepy pale-faced men in dark hooded robes. They rarely showed their faces in public, but from what I saw, the knowledge and technology they possessed were far superior than anything I had ever seen anywhere on Vanadiel. Why, the crystal propulsion unit that they had developed was years ahead of its time. It required an energy source more powerful than that which the 8 elemental crystals found on Vanadiel could provide. What are the Junoan scientists using the power for their unit? And where did they discover that power? I was determined to find out, so I started watching them every chance I got. It wasn't long before I noticed they were conducting a lot of strange experiments around the crag of Maya, but I couldn't put my finger on exactly what they were doing. And now they started a project? Why are they sending airships to Tavnasia? Catch Bahamut, that's why. Eh? Sid, this is Prish. She's feeling much better than she was before. I think she's ready to talk. Thanks, Cornelia. So, Prish, first let me apologize for keeping you locked up for so long. No hard feelings, alright? But I need you to tell me who this Bahamut you keep talking about. Who is this Bahamut? Oh, you mean the Worm King? Well, everything was all fine and dandy until one day, all of a sudden, this huge dragon appears over my hometown. Everything was all fine and dandy until one day, all of a sudden, this huge dragon. I got it. We were going to meet this dragon, try to knock some sense into him, when out of nowhere, a huge airship contraption with all these guns and cannons flies up. We were right in the middle of giving the guys from that ship a sound beating until poof, I'm warped into this hellhole. We're actually fighting against the Duchy? Hey, we weren't just going to sit there and let them kill Bahamut. Anyway, it was Juno who took the first shots. If I only had a little more time, I could have found out what the Worm King meant when he was talking about the Keeper of the Apocalypse. Keeper of the Apocalypse. I've heard that name somewhere before. My favorite death metal album. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I can sense that something big is going down. At the same time that the teleport of Dem shattered, I heard a report of a giant dragon appearing over the sea north of Juno. If that dragon was actually Bahamut, then we can conclude that the two events are in the same way connected. Then that's all the more reason to get back to Revern, I don't know how that's pronounced, and try meeting with the Worm King one more time. Come on, let's head for Juno. Juno? After all that's happened, why would you want to go there? I've got an old friend who works at the Tinshoto. If I ask him, he'll be more than happy to ready a boat back to Tavnasia. Well, I'll be seeing you guys around. Thanks for all the hospitality. Blah, 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 blah. There she goes. Hey, wait! How do you plan on traveling to Juno for this? Trish is just gonna run. She be running. Alright. To the Tinshoto. Okay. Not waiting. Even if it is faster. I've been moving. Road forks. No rewards for these missions. No, sitting there and learning the lore is all the reward you need. Or am I going Tinshoto? What was this? Okay. My therapist. Music. Wait right there. You must be extremely confident or extremely stupid to stroll back into Juneau like this, Valoki. You are under arrest. Oh wait. We just received final authorization from your home nation. You are under arrest. The charge is treason. What? How's a man supposed to sit back and enjoy a nice glass of Oppo Oppo brew with all this commotion? Now, someone going to tell me what is going on here? Aldo, I apologize for the sudden intrusion. We're not here to cause any trouble for your business. We have only come to escort this criminal back to the palace. Criminal? Ah, it's the dead guy. Hey, Speed, don't you remember? Wolfgang, Wolfgang, Wolfgang. Take a look around you. Does this look like a courthouse? This is my home. And all those in my home are my guests. You wouldn't be calling my guests criminals now, would you? Although this adventurer is not just some petty thief, he is suspected of committing treason against the duchy. If you're thinking of harboring this menace to society, the ducal guard will be forced to take action. Action? If you want to see some action, just try laying a finger on one of my guests. You never change, Aldo. Adventurer, if you know what's good for you, you'll come to the Grand Palace and turn yourself in once you're finished here. And don't even think about running. The warrant for your arrest has already been sent out across Vanadiel. There's nowhere to hide, Valoki. I want to see, is this working? Maybe? It's in 9 minutes. God, I think timer's way off. I have to fix that somehow. Wow, so you are a criminal. Let me guess. They dumped you on Tavnesia as part of your punishment, right? What did you do? Robbery? Murder? Both? I see you two know each other. Yeah, this shabby-looking adventurer washed up dead on my private beach. I helped him back to life. Hey, wait a minute. Aldo, why not ask this guy? He'll tell you I'm not a liar. Alright, Ali, is it true that a small group of survivors has been living on the southern tip of Tavnesia for the past 20 years? Yep. See? Now do you believe me? This thick-head buffoon wouldn't listen to a word I had to say. Some strange girl comes breaking down my door, screaming the name of my father. Altana rest his soul. What was I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? The only person I could trust, hell, the only person I knew in the mainland was Grizo. He told me that anytime I was in trouble, he and the Tinshoda would help me out. Now he's gone, and... oh well, you'll still get us a boat so we can go home, right? It's not going to be easy as it sounds. I still have nautical maps charting on the way to the Sea Lion's Den, but they're outdated. The currents in that area have changed a lot over the past 20 years. It would take one hell of a navigator to make it to Tavnesia in one piece, but then again, I only employ the best of the best. Maybe in luck. A few days ago, another customer came to me asking to take him to Tavnesia. I was ready to tell him no as well until I saw a bag of gill he was offering. Another customer? Why would anyone else want to go to Tavnesia? I don't know. I'm not in the business of asking questions, young lady. As long as I get paid, I could care less what he does over there. I don't care if you tag along, but that's not for me to decide. You'll have to get the customer's permission. Oh well, especially as I was looking forward to a private cruise, I guess I can't complain. How thoughtful. Did you, Valoki? Why don't you go back to Tavnesia as well? You could lay low there for a while until Wolfgang's cooled off. No way. Valoki, if you're a real man, you'll march your butt up to the Grand Duke's Palace and face your crimes. Upon everyone but yourself, I see. Very well. We'll take some time to prepare the ship. I'll send a messenger when everything is ready. Until then, Why don't you take a look around the city? Got it. Thanks, Aldo. All right, now it's time to have some fun. See you, Valoki. Maybe we can get together again sometime if you're still alive. Well, it looks like you could probably turn yourself in. This may be the only chance to try and prove your innocence. Okay, next on the mission list. Okay. Need my calories. Oh god. I mean, this is just a bar, but it'll work until I can actually have a meal. I should have eaten earlier. And since I started working out and eating, I'm eating. We're beginning to wonder when you would arrive, Aloki. The Duke Vicarious is meeting a messenger from the east as we speak. If she is finished, you shall be next. Until then, you shall be kept in custody. I apologize for the absence of Grand Duke Kamlanut. I, Eshantari, shall serve in his stead. I hear that you have come from the Eastern Empire to ask something of our nation. State your name and your request. I am Tenzan. Try something too in a minute. Born and raised in the Far East, I serve as a samurai under the mighty dynasty. Lady Eshantari. May I ask why my audience was not met by the Duke himself? Even after the defeat of the Shadow Lord, the Grand Duke has been overwhelmed with his duties to the people of this land. However, you need not worry. I will take the responsibility of relaying your words directly to Lord Kamlanut. These two shall be witness to that. I don't trust them. While short, my message is not a simple one. It is critical that the Duke fully understands the grave nature of the situation that lies before us. What I'm about to say does not only affect my homeland, but the countries to the north, or south and west, as well as this fair land. The emptiness is closing in. Has already appeared in the far reaches of the Eastern Empire. I can assume that the same is true of the outlying areas in the southern and western lands. The phenomenon started small, but in recent months it has begun to grow like sap oozes slowly from a tree. The emptiness spreads across my country, swallowing whole the hills and forests. As it approaches, the children begin to dream. When it arrives, it's not long before the adults too begin to dream. Dream is always the same. It tells us the keeper of the apocalypse will soon appear, and bring with him the end of Vanadiel. Keeper of the Apocalypse. Frightening name, is it not? Your report of this darkness, this emptiness, is not news to us, or it is not news to us. In recent weeks, there have been reports of similar phenomena occurring in areas around Juno. However, these reports state that the emptiness, as you call it, is localized. That is why we have chosen to withhold this information from the public until it can be further researched. If it is true that the emptiness has begun to spread, though an immediate investigation may be necessary, shall the Duchy prepare a team? You do not know why the emptiness has appeared? Unfortunately, our scientists have not yet come to any concrete conclusions. If your empire has any definite data, we would be delighted to hear it. Are you suggesting that the cause of the emptiness may be found in my land? Do not tell me that you are unaware that 5 shards of legend rest here. Uh-oh. Tenzon of the East, you are very straightforward with your accusations. Let me see. You feel that Juno is the cause of the emptiness's growth. You feel that our attempts to harness the power of the crystals have resulted in the spread of the darkness. Am I correct? Well, I'm sorry to say that you are quite mistaken. Juno is fully aware of the power the crystals radiate forth. The 5 shards, the mother crystals, are what support our world. We, the Duchy, have taken it upon ourselves to inherit the will of the ancients and protect the Zilitarian ruins and the crystals they hold. Tell me real quick what this is. Hopefully that'll get it going. We'll see. We have kept this information from the nations of Bastok, Windurst, and Sandoria to shield the mother crystals from those who may wish to wrongly use the power for personal gain. See that the Eastern Empire has learned of the crystal's existence, and therefore we can no longer trust you either. Juno cannot allow the power of the mother crystals to fall into the hands of those who may exploit it. My country's only wish is to prevent the emptiness from taking away any more than it already has. Seeing with your own eyes, the darkness drained the life of your homeland. I can understand why you may not agree with our nation's stance. Very well, I can tell you one thing. The Duchy is currently in search of a boy. This boy is thought to be connected in some way to the emptiness. And though he is not one of us, he has already found a way into the 3 of the Xylartian ruins. The emptiness following in his path. We here believe that this boy is the keeper of the apocalypse of which you speak. Boy, could he be a messenger from another nation? That we do not know. However, Wolfgang, show the adventurer in. Yo. This adventurer was with the boy when he appeared near the mother crystals. He hails from the nation of Bastok. The Republic? Could the president be conspiring? Of course, Bastok has denied all ties to the boy. As has this adventurer. However, if we learn that the Republic is behind the threat to the mother crystals and the well-being of all those residing on Vanadiel, whether allies or not, Juno will be forced to take action against the nation. We will destroy them. This is still nothing more than speculation. If we had time to conduct a proper investigation, it would be the first thing we did. Unfortunately, Time is one luxury we do not have. That is why we must capture the boy immediately to learn what he knows. Exactly. That is why I offer you a chance to prove your country's true intent on joining this battle to save your nation. No, all of Vanadia. Adventurer, travel to the fourth crystal and wait for the boy. When he arrives, capture him and bring him here. Unlike the first three crystals, the fourth lies deep beneath Vanadiel's surface, somewhere below the glaciers of the Northlands. 30 years ago, an allied expedition visited... Yeah, I know the story. Frank Mage M. Mistel of the Knights of Mistel in Sandoria. Iru Kyuru from the Rhinostery of Windurst. Mithril Musketeer Captain Ulrich from Bestock. All right. Wait, didn't something happen? I read that thing right. Let me look at something. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. No, no, no. Oh, so I haven't done those yet. When does it tell me to do those? Level 70 to 80, okay. Because I've went further in some of the guide on other things. More traveling, huh? Oh my god. I have to do both of those. Oh my Good. Well, I'm not gonna finish the game just standing here, so let's go. Where does this one start? I'm just gonna focus on Promethea right now, even though this is terrible. I'm just looking at the like chain of things I have to do for this to go through, and I'm like, oh my. That's why I want to get to this game. I know it's gonna take a lot of time, but I want to get through it because I don't want to keep paying a monthly subscription for it. I'm only doing this for the lore. So this is a Sandorian cathedral, together with the Tavnasian cathedral, form pillars of our faith. If anyone is truly attempting to open the gates of paradise, I am certain it is someone in there. Wait. Ba, 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 ba. Isn't it? Oh, like something. No, there's nothing in this. I just realized that my therapist, when he texted me, wanted to like meet at his personal office, not the one that company office. I remembered it's downtown, which means I have to use quarters to park. Parking costs money. Have you lost your way to the path of life? Come listen to our sermon. Let us be your guide to the light of paradise. I am a dark knight. What is this? You wish to know the multinational expedition in search of the gate of the gods? Quite odd, but not a few moments ago, another came asking the same questions. I believe her name was Olmia. Is she an acquaintance of yours? Yes. I see. Olmia too wished to learn more of the gates of the gods, so I recommend that she attend the upcoming sermon on the subject. Yes, by all means, you may attend as well. My sermon will begin momentarily. I want you all to bow down to my gods. Give us money too. Eschew all desire and embrace Altada. Only then will she bless you in her glory. That is all for today's sermon. That wasn't a sermon. That was just a fucking... Paradise opened its gates to you. That's just a fucking mission statement. Or something. I don't know. I am grateful to have been given the opportunity to hear your sermon. However, there are still many things I do not understand. Would you be so kind as to spare a few moments to answer my questions? Of course, my child. What is it you wish to know? When I was young, I often heard stories of paradise, a legendary land where the gods slumber, a gate leading to that land discovered by the ancients. However, according to the stories I heard, the ancients angered the Twilight God by attempting to open the forbidden gate. As punishment, he cast a terrible curse upon them all. If this hideous tale is true, then why is the Sandorian Cathedral attempting to convince people that we should open the gates? Or has the cathedral discovered a method to soothe the wrath of the gods? Child, I must assume that you are not of our kingdom. That is correct. I was born in Marquis of Tavnasia and baptized by the Tavnasian Cathedral. Our church, too, teaches the gates of the gods, the gates of paradise. However, we are told it is a line that the children of Vanadiel have been forbidden to cross. That's exact opposite of what the Sandorian can. That is that exact opposite of what the Sandorian can do. Get it. For the past 20 years, we have searched tirelessly for an entrance to paradise. And it is during that search we realize that the only path to soothing the Twilight God's wrath is to eschew all desires and embrace Altana. That's all. I apologize, but I must prepare for my next sermon. If you wish to learn more, inquire with one of the high priests. It is the life work of our mission to enlighten. May they lead you in the direction of truth. Priests. Speak to Levi, who's in the cathedral's manuscript room for a cutscene at L6. Got it. Shalabi. Welcome, travelers. Even after listening to the Vikas sermon, still have questions regarding paradise? Very well. Please step this way, and I will try to quench your thirst for knowledge. I don't know why I did it that way. In case you haven't found out or could tell, I'm tired already. It is 8. Why am I tired? Did I wake up early? Yes, I did. It's all a blur. Went to bed late, woke up early. This is the cathedral reliquary. It was built in remembrance of one of our former pops. Musha, I hate the Sandorian. I should have paid more attention to my French lessons. Then I'd at least be able to somewhat be able to do this. During his papacy, the Pops devoted himself to healing the wounds in the hearts of man, wounds left by the flames of war. The Dawn Goddess watched over him and his work and blessed him with her glory. However, that isn't all she gave him. Before his passing, Altana showed the Pops the path of paradise. I'm just calling him Pops. The path of paradise? Yes, his final words told us that to obtain paradise one must eschew all desires and embrace the Dawn Goddess. For many years we believed that the path to paradise and the gates guarding it were things that actually existed in Vanadiel. Cathedral scoured through the ancient tomes and documents in our vaults, went to war with other nations. I have heard that Sandora even attacked the Tavnasian Cathedral. All this to find a paradise that was only meant to exist in our hearts. Instilling fear to find a land where mankind could live without fear, this paradox ultimately put distance between us and Altana. But thanks to the teachings of Mushavat, much of it, we have realized the error of our ways and thus made it our mission to enlighten our brothers and sisters regarding the path, the true path, paradise. You understand? Yes, I believe I do. However, I have one last question. Or to break free from the curse of the Twilight God? That is, It is forbidden to speak of the abhorrent one. All things you should know this well, child of Tathnesia. I don't have the answer. Travelers, you need not worry. Our duty to serve Altana and to introduce her blessed light to the unfortunate masses. If we follow the teachings of the Dawn Goddess and do not stray from the path of righteousness, the chains of evil will be broken and the gates of paradise will open. Yes, I see now. Thank you very much for your kindness in explaining this all to us. Oh, you need not thank me. I am simply pleased to know that you now understand the truth behind paradise. Wait, you said that you seek the Royal Knight Franckmide M. Mistal, did you not? If I'm not mistaken, I recall a section of Jugnar Forest known as Carpenter's Landing being owned by the Knights Mistal. I don't believe you'll be able to reach the manor, but you may find some of his hands by the water collecting and firewood. I have to go to the forest. I don't believe I have a crystal, but I may have a survival guide to get me there. I'll check just in case. I don't know why. Oh. Oh. I need teleportations. Oh, it's not going to be in there. It's because I'm on an original release area. There it is. And it's E6. Hold up. to get across this river. Hold on. Oh, I'm going to the wrong entrance. I need to go to that one up there in the corner. So the long walk begins again. This is where I should have eaten my snack bar. Oh my god, I better keep my eyes open. Cool energy. Right before I did this. And then it's like, ow. After I sat down and started getting cold. Hot shower, I shaved. Look at me, I'm all clean. Ooh, look, even my head's bald. Because I'm bald. But I think I'm just gonna wrap up the Sandoria path. There's two paths I gotta do here. Sandoria and Windurst. Windurst one looks like a fucking nightmare. I probably won't be doing that. New challenge. Vanquish plantoids. Are you a plantoid? Spider wasp sounds absolutely terrifying. I see you. Hello, Guilod. Okay. Oh ho 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 ho! All right, sir. You wish to know? Oh no! Quick! Get it off me! I don't have signet or anything. That's unfortunate. Oh. I killed the thing. How could you defeat? Come, strike me down. I am not afraid of death. There is nothing I want more than to die in the service of my master. Stop this foolishness. Sir Lovelace. Lovelace? Louverance. Lovelance. I like that better. Do you truly feel your actions here today would please Count Frankmarge? Noble adventurer, please forgive him. The Knights Mistal were once a proud family of knights until certain happenings with the kingdom left the court's name scarred with disgrace. The family vowed revenge. However, without a target for that revenge, they were never able to prove their innocence, and their nobility was stripped from them. Pandoria is a country built upon honor. 30 years have passed since ill fate befell the Knights Mistal, but the contempt towards the family remains. Now I'm just an old man. What answers have you come in search of today? What do you wish to know of the Count? Ah, the multinational expedition into the Northlands. What were they searching for? I assume their purpose was to investigate the Gates of Paradise. Detailed information on the subject can be more than likely found in the Sandorian Cathedral. However, even if they did exist, not even a marquis, let alone a count, could lay his eyes on the documents without direct permission from the Pops. No, things were quite different when the cathedral was led by the former Pops, Mushavet. Mushava P. Couture had strong ties with Count Chevalier. While the Count passed away many years ago, his wife Henari still lives alone in their manor in southern Sandoria. She knows something that may be of use to you. We should be delighted to assist you. Take my words, adventurer, in exchange for the forgiveness of this old man's sins, until we meet again. All right, I'm gonna end it here. I'm fading fast. I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick, and I'm gonna get an early start, go to bed, and tomorrow in the afternoon I'll start much sooner. We'll get a ton of this. By a ton, I mean probably one mission because every one takes fucking forever. Till then, take care of yourselves. Have a good night.